Polynesian tattoos were almost erased from history, but today they stand for symbols of resilience and cultural pride. Uncover the inspiring story behind these tattoos and why they still matter today. Throughout history, cultural heritage has been erased, native traditions lost, ancient customs destroyed. The Polynesians faced the same threat. But against all odds, Polynesian tattooing survived. Today, icons like The Rock and Jason Momoa proudly showcase these tattoos, bringing ancient traditions on a global stage to film, TV, and wrestling. But these tattoos aren't just ink. They're stories written on skin, passed down through generations. I uncovered the hidden history of tattooing so you don't have to. Join me as we reveal how Polynesian tattoos rose from the brink of extinction to become powerful symbols of cultural survival. Because the truth isn't just skin deep, it's written in ink. Who's your favorite tattooed wrestler? Let us know in the comments below. Maybe your pick could be our next episode. Now let's dive in. Did you know the word tattoo comes from the Tahitian word tatau, that signifies a mark or a strike? A tradition that's been around for over 2,000 years. Polynesian tattooing almost vanished because of colonization. In the 18th and 19th centuries, the missionaries arrived on the Pacific Islands, condemning tattooing as barbaric or unholy. They viewed tattoos as being primitive and a resistance to the New World Order. In New Zealand, as an example, they created the Tahunga Suppression Act of 1907. It became a crime to practice tattooing and other traditional teachings. There was pressure to assimilate to Western culture. Tattooing would often become abandoned or forgotten in some areas. What missionaries failed to see was that tattooing wasn't just decoration. It was deeply tied to social status, ancestry, and major life events. The Polynesians believed tattoos could display one's spiritual power or mana. Tattoos were considered to be a gift from the gods, giving supernatural power to the wearer. They believed that certain patterns would protect them from spiritual harm and evil spirits and provide guidance. Therefore, tattoos and their styles meant much more to the Polynesian people than just art like the missionaries believed. There are different styles that vary from culture to culture, each with unique characteristics and meaning. Samoan tattoos, the tatau, are geometric patterns. These patterns symbolize rank and cover large areas of the body. The male tattoo, known as the pea, covers the body from the waist down. Women have the malu, which are delicate designs that cover their thighs. The Maori tattoos, called ta moko, involves carving the skin instead of puncturing it. This gives a textured appearance. These often depict personal history and social status. Facial tattoos are particularly significant. Moko includes designs that carry specific meanings related to ancestry. Hawaiian tattoos, or the cacao, often feature linear designs and flowing patterns. Just like the other styles mentioned, they signify personal history and family heritage. The process is often ritualistic and conducted by a master tattoo artist. Marquesan tattoos, known for their bold patterns and dark shading, often cover the entire body and reflect the wearer's identity and social standing. Tools for tattooing have remained consistent over the centuries. Each region has its own variations, but there are some common types of tools. Tattooing combs, also known as the ow, are made from shark's teeth, bones, and shells. They're used to tap ink into the skin. Mallets, or so-so, are heavy mallets used to strike the comb. The inks originally came from natural resources like soot, plant, and nutshells that are mixed with water and oils. For young men, enduring the pain of the process demonstrated courage and strength. Those that persevered earned respect and were considered full members of the society, while those that failed faced social stigma. For women, the designs symbolized fertility and their role in the community. In Samoa, for instance, the tattoos on their hands showed the ability to serve kava during traditional ceremonies, which was a high honor in their culture. Tattooing wasn't just a physical ordeal, it became a spiritual journey. Hey everybody, I hope you're getting value from this video, and if you are, please smash that like and subscribe button so this way you get notified every time we post a brand new video. Tattoos were also thought to give them spiritual protection by their ancestors. By undergoing the tattooing process, the young people showed their commitment to upholding the traditions and the values of their ancestors. Polynesian tattooing holds a quasi-religious origin, tracing back to when humans learned the art from the gods. Because of this, tattoos became a special status as a treasured family and cultural inheritance. They're applied by revered masters of the art. In the culture, tattooists are held in high esteem and revered even by chiefs. These highly trained individuals possess knowledge of both the literal and figurative meanings of motifs, their placement, and associated responsibilities. The artist would determine who could be tattooed and when. The master would also give them specific instructions, whether it be fasting or a special diet. Because of their high positions, these artists were given food, housing, and cultural treasures during the tattoo process as compensation. They would actually restrict their lifestyle to avoid tainting themselves or their work. But if it had been forgotten or abandoned, how did Polynesian tattooing make a comeback? Despite these challenges, the tradition has seen a recent revival in recent years, with efforts to preserve the culture and the techniques. The increasing appreciation for indigenous culture globally has renewed interests in Polynesian tattooing, a desire to reconnect with ancestral roots. Organizations such as Taohi Amatora in New Zealand have also been established to preserve Maori tattooing practices, highlighting a broader effort to maintain cultural heritage. The appreciation extends beyond the Polynesian communities, influencing contemporary tattoo designs and fostering cross-cultural exchange within the tattoo craft. Contemporary Polynesian tattoo artists play a vital role in preserving and reviving traditional techniques. These artists dedicate themselves to studying ancient designs and methods, ensuring continuation of Polynesian tattooing as a traditional art form. Many Polynesian tattoo artists blend traditional motifs and techniques with modern influences. While some still practice the traditional hand tapping method, others utilize modern tattoo machines for precision and efficiency. Artists will also modify modern tattoo machines to mimic the tapping of traditional tools, balancing technology with the authenticity of the art form. This fusion gives them the ability to create more intricate patterns and designs while honoring the art form's cultural roots. Cultural protocols and guidelines are being established by Polynesian communities to prevent misuse of traditional designs. This involves community leaders and tattoo masters actively passing down ancient techniques and lore to younger generations to ensure that these profound meanings and practices do not fade. Collaborations between contemporary Polynesian tattoo artists and cultural organizations are occurring to promote authentic practices and combat appropriation. Once nearly erased, Polynesian tattooing has reclaimed their place in tattoo history. No longer just surviving, they're thriving as symbols of strength, identity, and cultural pride. Polynesian artists and cultural leaders are ensuring that these sacred tattoos remain a living testament to resilience, identity for generations to come. We hope you liked this video, and if you'd like to see more, please don't forget to click on that subscribe button so you get notified when we post new episodes. And if you really want to see another episode right now, make sure you click on this link right here.